Good morning, class. Welcome to College 101. My name is Tim Tomlanovich, and I'll be your instructor for this class. So let's get started. So the first thing what we want to do is we want to get you into your Blackboard site and portal when we log in. So www.nwtc, if you hit the Alt-Enter, it'll get you to the page, okay? So where we want to go. So I'm hoping you can go through this before Saturday, because on Saturday we can use as a troubleshooting day to finish up Learning Plan 1, and then we can move on to Learning Plan 2. So if I go to My NWTC, you put your student ID in there, hit continue, and then your password, whatever you set up, and you sign in. Okay. So as you can look here, um, we have Office 365, Starfish, Blackboard. Okay, so what I want to do is let's go into Blackboard right away, just to kind of get yourself familiar with the Blackboard shell here. So if you go into here, go to Courses, and then so these are all my classes that I'm teaching. So go to College 101. Okay, so now I'm in student preview mode. Okay, so I'm in this scalar. So this is the first time I'm teaching this class. I'm your facilitator. We're in here to do this together. I didn't create the Blackboard shell, so we'll get through it together, and that's what I'm here for, is to help you. Okay, all right. So announcements. So basically, when you see an email come through your NWTC email, it also is in the announcement. So just in case you delete your email, you can always find what's going on. Okay, so that's where the announcements will be here. So you can sift through that information, how this class works. So there's a lot of great information about student resources. So if you're struggling, I'm going to do the best I can to help you. Again, this is the first time teaching this, so this is why I'm here. We can get through this together. Um, I'm hoping you can watch this video and get most of it done. Just like me, I'm just searching and pecking to figure it out, and that's what life is all about, and that's what higher education is all about, is searching, figuring it out, learning for yourself. Okay, so with the aid of help when needed. Okay, so how this course works, syllabus. All right, so if you want to know where the syllabus is, it's sitting right here. This little attachment. This is me, Tim Tomlanovich. You can call me Tim. BC 106E is my office. That's in the building construction building. Okay, this is when we're meeting, 8:30 a.m. to 10:20 p.m. on the dates. All right, so if you scroll down, there will be an assignment that actually goes through the syllabus for you to read the syllabus. Okay, all right, so all this is important. And what I wanted to show you is due dates. So at the end here, this should match Blackboard. This is, so Learning Plan 1, these are your activities, okay? These are the due dates, okay? We'll probably do this one in class, or we may have to wait to this class. We'll see how things go, okay? But this is your guide. This tells you when things are due, what are your learning plans, okay? So I just wanted to show you that. So that's the syllabus, all right, and where to find it. All right. Okay. If you also look in this class calendar, which is really nice. So you'll have all your classes here. So if I take this off and this off, this gives you a snapshot of when things are due. It kind of helps you gauge. So if I go in September, as you can see, we are on Saturday at the end of the day, Saturday. I like to do Saturday at the end of the day because then you can always ask me questions on the previous learning plan if you're still struggling when we meet. Okay. So that'll help you get organized. So that's the calendar. All right. So that was in here, syllabus, course calendar. Email my instructor, email your classmates, structure contact hours. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. So I am physically on campus from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay. Otherwise, I'm teaching online. So if you have a question, the best way to do is email me. And then if you need to physically talk to me, maybe we can do a WebEx. Okay, then I can help you get through whatever you have. Okay, so if you look, here's my schedule. This is when I'm teaching. Again, this is probably a better spot that when I'll be available is in this area zone right here. Okay, so if you need to get a hold of me, the best way is to email me. Okay, because I don't want you to have to walk and try to find me. Okay? So with that, let's move into learning plans. All right, learning plans. So here's some COVID information you should go through. All right, you can read through this. All right, so learning plan 1. Here we go. Okay, so this is the summary of learning plan 1. Okay, all right, so, and as you can see, the learning plan activities are all below right here, and which will help you get through it. So there's lots of detailed instructions here for you. All right, so we're gonna do it. So here's all your attachments. Okay, so what we're gonna go through is attachment Office 365 and Windows-based Computers Activity 1. Okay, so I'm using Windows, so basically, I'm gonna try to help you if you have a MacBook or Chromebook. Because we are in NWTC, if you're on an NWTC computer, we'll be using Windows based. So basically what you do is you can click, I have these two open, okay? So I'm gonna go in here. So basically we're gonna follow the assignments so we can actually submit, all right? So here is these two files again. So let's start with Office 365 practices, okay? So going back to your NWTC portal, well, let me show you Windows. All right, Office 365. So when you open that document that I was showing up, you can see here's detailed instructions. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go through these, not in detail, but how to set up your OneDrive. Okay. So going back, you hit this, click Office 365. And soon as it does it, does it. Come on. There we go. Here we go. So it logged in, okay? So I already have a OneDrive. So you can see this little OneDrive cloud right here. All right. So what you want to do is click on OneDrive, okay? So if I go here, this is not working. So some reason my OneDrive is not working right now. So some reason why this is not working. It's up to date. All right. Some reason this doesn't like me. All right. So let me let's go into Office 365. Okay. So, so basically when you pop this up, here we go. There we go. Finally. Computer glitch. See, this is why we do this. All right. So this is my OneDrive. Okay. So you have a OneDrive. You can use this to access this anywhere on campus, even at home. Okay. So basically, I am using it through the internet. All right. So see, that's this little cloud here. So what you want to do now is now that I have a OneDrive, what you want to do is create a new folder and call it College 101. So as you can see, this is how I organize my OneDrive. So when I go in here, I already have a College 101 folder. But how to create a new folder, you can add a folder. Okay. So once you create the new folder called College 101, you're going to click in that folder. All right. So you can see I have lots of stuff here. And then what you're going to hit is new again. And then you're going to hit Word document. Okay. It's going to load. Okay. All right. So then what I can do, if you look here, I can change it. learning plan. Name it. Okay. So if you look here, this is where it's saving. So you hit the enter button. Okay. All right. So now if I go back into the OneDrive, okay. So as soon as I get this out of the way, all right. So here we go. Here we go. All right. So I'm gonna delete this. Oh, that's just gonna. Just be patient with me, please. Here we go. All right. Here we go. See the little thing here? You should see it. There it is. Boom. Okay. And then what you want to do, okay, is you go back into here. You go File, Save As. Okay. Save as a copy online. Download a copy. Rename. So you don't want to rename. You want to save as. So basically you can example 2. Okay. Hit save. All right. Okay. So here's example 2. So now I go look back. It should be in here. Maybe. Learning plan 1. Do you see example 2? I do not see it. Here it is. So it should be in there, hopefully. Okay, here's learning plan 1. Sometimes you got to hit the refresh button. There it is. See? Example 2. These 2 are open. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is I need to go back into Blackboard. And if you hit the Alt tab, see how my screen, I can go back into website. Here's the portal. I need to go back into College 101. And basically, what you're going to do is you're going to attach those. So if you look here, here's my OneDrive, Tomlanovich Teaching. Okay, and then I go to my College 101 or your folder that you set up. And I'm going to click this, example 2, and this, example 1, and I'm going to take those. So if you have this screenshot here, if I can actually take those and drag them in there. And I hit cancel. Those are attached. Okay? So that's the first thing you're going to do. All right. So that was Office 365 handout. So let's go look at that handout to make sure we completed everything. Okay, file, save a cape. Close all tabs related to OneDrive, retrace your steps. You should find it easy to complete the process now. Okay, all right, so let's go back into Google Chrome. So I'm gonna delete this out, this out. So we have this new tab. I'm just closing out some of these tabs just to make life easier for me. What's this one? We wanna stay there, okay? All right. So it says log on to NWTC portal, launch 365, complete the activity. After we click on the title of the assignment in the submission area, after click writing submission, enter a brief statement indicate your level of activity. If you're not, so ask for assistance. Attach 2 files created as part of the practice exercise. So we just did number 6. Okay. So now what we want to do is, oops, I don't want to do that. We want to do this guy. So what assignment is that? That is computer activities activity 1 handout. So use Google Chrome browser, set up your pop-ups for these. Blackboard, Gateway, Cengage. Okay. All right. So I want to go back into my Google browser. Okay. And I'm going to click here. I'm going to hit settings. Okay. I'm going to hit privacy and security. I'm going to hit site settings. And then I am going to hit pop-ups and redirects. And then we're going to look and see what we want to hit allow. So if I go back, oops. So I want to make sure blackboard.nwtc.edu is in my allow. Blackboard.nwtc.edu. It's in the allow. If I don't know what it is, I just hit the add button. Okay. All right. So if I hit the Alt tab again, it'll go back to the previous one I opened. Next one is gateway.cengage.com. Gateway.cengage.com. It's there. If I don't have it, enter that in exactly. You got to be careful of spelling. All right. And then we got ngcengage.com. Do I have ngcengage.com? We're good. All right. So that's that activity. All right. Okay. So we did this. And all right. So say you have a personal OneDrive account. So if I go to here and I go to settings and I go to settings here, you can actually add an account. Okay. If I hit add account, you can actually put in your ID number at nwtc.edu and then it'll hit create account. So you can do that on your personal computer if you're not if you're not on NWTC. That way you can get access to your OneDrive via your personal computer. Okay. So I'm just going to cancel out of that. So that's what that's all about. All right. So that is basically, so we're going to go back to here. See, this is the nice thing about this. So you can go to the OneDrive, you can access this, or you can go here. So as you can see, here, I'm getting in the same spot. Okay. So let's see. Let's finish up Learning Plan 1 assessment. All right. So I'm going to write a submission and say, I was successful in setting up my pop-ups and using 365. So, okay, boom. I was success. Whoops, I didn't want to write that, but that's okay. So spelling, right? Boom. Okay, I attached my two documents. I went through the process. So this is just to make sure help you get through, make sure your computer's working correctly. And you hit submit. And boom. As you can see, now I'll go in there and put a grade. Okay, so now if I go back into, you hit OK, or say you screw up, you can hit start new and it'll clear that out and then you can redo it. Okay, okay. All right, so learning activity 1. We just did that. Okay, so learning activity 2, College 101 syllabus and acceptance questions. All right, so basically, let's see what it says here. We go into here. All right, how do I submit it? Preparation. Locate the class information syllabus section on the left of the screen. Hover over tool, use right click page in a new tab. This will be easier to toggle back and forth between the learning plan and syllabus. And so locate an item document for this course. Print a copy of the course calendar to keep track of assignment due. Save the copy of the class syllabus. Read the syllabus thoroughly. All right, preparation for this assignment. Click on the assignment link above. All right, where is the assignment link? I don't see it. So maybe, oh, right there. Okay. You'll need to use keyboard commands copy control C. So first let's go back over here, right click, open link in new tab. All right. So we go over here. So basically we can be looking at the syllabus. So let me go back. Oops. So we have syllabus. Wait, let's go back to here. All right. So I'm just going to start closing out some of these just to make my life easier. Okay. All right. Okay. Click on the title of the assignment link above. I think she meant link above. Where? Okay, I just did that. All right, so that's copied from. So basically, I can show you what's going on here. So basically, she's telling you click on assignment link above right here. So that's what I just did right there. All right. Okay. Click the right submission button. All right. Copy and paste a copy of the completed chart above into the written submission area. All right. So basically, how do you contact your College 101 instructor? So, okay. So now I'm going to go into the syllabus. So if I click here, uh, we can close this out. I wish I could somehow figure out how to move that so I can actually do what I need to do. There we go. All right. So I got to switch back and forth. All right. I want to get rid of that. All right. How do I contact the College 101 instructor? Okay. I go here. How do you contact me? So you're going to go like this. You're going to hit Control C. I'm going to go back into here in the right submission, and I'm going to hit Control V. Okay. Awesome. Like that, huh? All right. What are the start and end dates of this class? Alt Tab. Oops, I can't do Alt Tab because I'm in. Go here, start and end dates. All right. So we look here, 8/22 to 10/10. Control C. I go back into here. Here's my submission. I just hit enter, hit Control V. Boom. Does that make sense? So this is what you're doing for this learning plan. So Control C, Control V. So don't attach the document. So you need to go find it and paste it in there so you know. Okay. When I'm done, I hit submit. All right. So that is that assignment. All right. So I hit OK. All right. So that's learning plan 1 activity, learning plan act 2 activity. All right. Activity 3. All right. So what we're going to do, we want to make sure you have access to Cengage. So this is why we got to have your pop-up redirects. So you want to make sure these are in there so that it allows you to do this. All right. So basically, I'm going to log into there, and it's going to give me, okay, I'm going to sign in. I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to hit send. Oh, put the. I got to find. There we go. I'm going to make sure I can sign in. Okay. This is what this is. Just to make sure you can sign in. And why is it asking me to do that again? I have no idea. we go. Oops, something went wrong. All right. But anyway, so this is why we do this, right? You want to make sure you can sign in. Okay. So, all right. So, again, so I have access. I probably just don't remember my password. So that's where we're going to get through this. So you need to be able to get this. Okay. All right. Follow on screen prompt, enter NWTC, designate a password, etc. You're going to get this all set up. Okay. So just follow the instructions online. Okay. Because mine's already set up. Okay. So that's learning plan activity 3. And then we can help when you're in class if you don't get it to it. Here's opt-out information, which I don't know if you're going to do this or not. We can talk about that in class. Learning plan activity 4. How are we going to write an email? Okay, so if you look, this is the common place where we're going to do this. Okay, use my email instructor button from the Blackboard menu. Use your instructor's email will automatically be selected. Type in the subject line and identify the purpose of your email. As your message through email, respond to this prompt. Describe the most interesting job you ever had. Sign off your full name and student number. At the bottom, click submit, and then it'll come to me. So once you click that, I'll physically have to enter that in. Okay. So if I look at that, and okay, so you got to scroll up. So email my instructor, subject line. So put your first name, Tim Tomlanovich dash most interesting job. Okay. All right. Hello, Tim. We always want to start an email with a greeting. I am right you regarding my most interesting job. I worked in the Canadian oil sands in Alberta, Canada for 18 months. Okay? So it's short and sweet. I just want to thank you for your time. Tim Tomlanovich, 215-90313. Thank you for your time. You can sincerely, Tim Tomlanovich. All right. So you always want to say, hello, who am I writing it to? No, you don't have to call me Mr. Tomlanovich. You can call me Tim, depending who you're writing it to. So you always greet it. Make sure your grammar and spelling is correct. So you do that. See, the spelling is on. And you just make sure you write complete sentences. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, your full name and your ID number. Okay? And you hit submit. So I'm sure I'll get a weird email. Okay? All right. So that's that activity. Okay. So, right. So we go back to learning plans. Whoops. We're back in learning plan 1. Okay. We did activity 1, activity 2, activity 3. So this is probably where you're going to struggle. See if you can get through it. Make sure you can get access to Cengage. Activity 4. And then this one here is introduce yourself. Okay. What I want you to do, it's not going to be a discussion board. So where this is actually is, believe it or not, that attachment is right up here. Okay. So you click on it, you download it what I would like you to do before class on Saturday is fill this out. You don't have to submit it. You can type it out, and okay, so we can talk about this. So this thing, we're going to introduce each other. If you want, you can share as much information as you feel comfortable with us. So I want to get to know you. So that's the last activity. This isn't a grade, but I don't think it's a grade anyway. We'll take a look. So this will help me get to know you, and it's kind of talking points to help you be successful in this class. Okay. So that is the end of learning plan one. So I apologize if it's not clear, concise. As I said, I am teaching this class for the first time. You and I are going through it together. So we will get through it together. I'm here to help you. Please feel free to contact me, and hopefully you can get through this before I see you on Saturday.